My name is Niall Burke. I'm working in Google in the Finance, Data and Analytics team. I'm from Tralee in County Kerry and I went to secondary school in the CBS degree and I did my Leaving Cert then in Brookfield College in Tralee. I worked in a couple of different part-time roles. I worked in PC World in Tralee. Throughout second to fourth year, I worked in the IT service desk in the library in MTU. My career journey so far, so in third year I did a placement with Apple in Cork. After college, joined the graduate program in PwC in Dublin in the technology consulting team. After about 2 years then, I joined Google working in payroll on another transformation project. So my passion really has always been data and data analytics. I'm now working as a business intelligence analyst. So this role has kind of a couple of different components, but mainly it's technical delivery. So I design and develop data solutions, such as building out data pipelines to support the data behind dashboards for key KPIs that are used by our stakeholders then to measure performance and track sales and all this kind of stuff. And the other portion of it then is data project management. BIS course has been invaluable in providing me the grounding for a lot of the kind of capabilities that I use in my day-to-day work. Half of the course being technical and half the course being business-related modules give me a good understanding of all these aspects within the business, being able to have technical conversations with engineers and then have business conversations with my finance stakeholders. I think the main takeaway was the soft skills, such as learning how to work as part of a team, working on presentations, and then having timelines for project delivery with other students in the course. Like, it was a great way to learn those types of skills which I hadn't developed before the course. Like, it's quite important, I believe, to have a network. It definitely worked out for me when I was looking for my graduate role. I knew people working in PwC and I was able to reach out to them to get an understanding of what kind of work they do, what kind of clients they work with, would the work be interesting, and that helped me kind of make my decision, okay, I'll definitely apply for this role. And similarly, when I moved to Google, it was because someone reached out to me and said, oh, there's a role open here, like if you'd be interested in it. For my personal values, I guess, like when it comes to work, what I really look for is work that is challenging, helping me learn continuously, and working on high impact stuff then as well that my stakeholders and users would get value out of. So luckily, I definitely get those things from my current role in Google. And another kind of key piece as well is there's a creative aspect to the job. Like when you're designing data solutions, you kind of get to understand, like take the data from its source and understand how it can be transformed and produce an output. So like there's definitely the aspect of being able to design things which I get a lot out of. Lastly then, I guess there's the flexibility component to it. So I'm able to work anywhere from the world for 4 weeks of every year, and also then we work hybridly, so I can be in the office for 2 or 3 days a week and work from home the other 2. For my career goals, I guess long-term goals, I'd like to manage a data team. I feel like my current job at the moment is like a step in that direction. And from a personal perspective, I ran my first marathon earlier this year and definitely want to continue to keep that going and hopefully run a few ultra marathons or take up some kind of trail running as well. When it comes to MTU, I feel like my main takeaways are definitely the kind of broad understanding of technical concepts and the business concepts that I learned about through the wide variety of modules that I studied. And also then, like, biggest benefit was the teamwork assignments, where working as part of a team and building all those soft skills that I'm using still to this day. If I could give one piece of advice to myself, it would be to do a lot of different interviews, because when I was going for interviews for my internship, I was getting very nervous beforehand and nervous during them, and I didn't get offered like the first job that I interviewed for. But then by the time I actually went for the interview with Apple, I'd done maybe 2 or 3 interviews already, and I was quite confident going into the interview, like knowing like what kind of things to expect in an interview setting, and it definitely helped to calm the nerves.